California has just made a decision that's sure to stir up debate among car enthusiasts. It has rejected Leno's law, meaning that classic cars will still be required to undergo smog inspections. This ruling keeps the status quo in place, much to the disappointment of many who hoped for a break from these regulations. Leno's law was proposed as a way to exempt certain vintage vehicles from mandatory smog checks, aiming to protect and preserve these cherished pieces of automotive history. The idea was that classic cars, often driven sparingly and maintained with care, shouldn't be burdened by the same environmental testing as everyday vehicles. But here's where it gets controversial. California's decision to maintain smog inspections for these cars has sparked frustration among classic car owners and clubs. Senate Bill 712, which would have allowed this exemption, initially gained some momentum and support. It was seen as a potential win for classic car preservation, giving owners of lowriders, hot rods, and all kinds of American classics a bit of breathing room. However, despite the bill's passage in the Senate, the state ultimately decided against implementing the exemption. Senator Shannon Grove voiced strong criticism of the decision, stating, "California said no to helping preserve these rolling pieces of history and let down classic car clubs across the state, from lowriders to hot rods and every American classic in between." Her words highlight the emotional and cultural significance these vehicles hold for many communities. For beginners unfamiliar with the issue, smog checks are tests designed to measure the emissions from a vehicle's exhaust to ensure they meet environmental standards. While these tests are crucial for reducing pollution, many argue that classic cars, which are typically driven less frequently and often kept in pristine condition, contribute minimally to overall emissions. This is why exemptions like those proposed in Leno's law have been championed by preservationists. But this is the part most people miss. The state's environmental concerns often outweigh the cultural and Share your thoughts. Do you agree with California's choice, or do you believe Leno's law deserved a chance? Let's get the conversation rolling in the comments below.